Hi coffee lovers, it's a really dark and a rainy afternoon today, but inside our store we're about to taste a coffee that will brighten your day. So let's go! Hi partners, just a disclaimer for this video. I just wanted everyone to know that I'm always wearing my mask here at our store. But for the purpose of my coffee tasting video, I just removed my mask in order for you to see my facial expression. I just feel like doing it because it adds more humor and fun. And I also wanted everyone to know that I'm always observing my distance with my co-partners like this whenever I remove my mask. So let us now proceed to the video and enjoy! Inside our store, Girlie, say hi! Bianca!
Hello!
So it's Sunday today. Happy Sunday, guys! Hi everyone! Hi Noreen! I'm Armel Yave, a senior coffee master here at Starbucks Pearl Plaza Pearl Drive. Today I'm just gonna do a simple yet informative and fun to watch coffee tasting. You would definitely like. So what do you think about this thing that I have here on my left side? So this is the single origin I would like to feature for today. This coffee is also made by Starbucks, give a tribute to the Rwanda's immense legacy of coffee. And this is also offered in a limited time only, so you might want to try this too. Rwanda is one of the smallest countries in the African mainland, and coffee is just one of their main exports. Not just that, it is also the powerful source of the country's income, and the key for the better future. So for all the coffee buyers out there, thank you! We should also thank the amazing geography of the country's rural areas. It is composed of hills, finest rivers and lakes, and also rich soil that is perfect for growing coffee. But I think the main story that we should focus on is the people behind the success of this coffee, especially the women of Rwanda. But regardless of all the good things about this country, they still have a dark past. And that tragic past was called the Genocide 1994. To be honest, they didn't want this to happen in any country. If you want to know why the women are the hero of the coffee industry of this country, you might want to listen to this. The 1994 genocide is a war between two ethnic groups here at Rwanda. These ethnic groups are the Hutu and the Tutsi. The two ethnic groups' disagreement led to a war that killed nearly 800,000 people just in 3 months. That is insane. So this war also made a big impact to the downfall of the coffee production here at Rwanda. Do you know why? Because most of the farmers are men, and most members of the war are also men. I'm sad to say this, but most farmers were killed. In the years that followed, coffee has helped bring the reconciliation and the revitalization of the country. It wouldn't be possible without the women of Rwanda. These women heroes are a group of women coffee farmers, and they call themselves Hingakawa, which means let us grow coffee. They took the risk of trusting each other again, even though some of them are in a different ethnic group. They didn't know that the trust, forgiveness, and grace is the key for them to get up again. Well guys, if you want to know more about the Hingakawa coffee, we actually have a Starbucks Reserve Hingakawa at our Reserve Starbucks stores. And from there, you can taste the original Hingakawa coffee. And their amazing baristas will introduce to you that wonderful coffee. You might be wondering, why do I have to share this to you? But you know what? Without the women of Rwanda, you might not have a chance to taste this coffee. What a story. But I know you've been waiting for me to brew this coffee, so I'm gonna do it now. So this coffee is a blend roast based on its roast profile. This might be perfect for the people who's gonna try drinking a brewed coffee for the first time, so they're not gonna be overwhelmed. The brewing method that I choose to use for today is the pour over cone brewing method, because I think this is the best way to brew this coffee since this coffee is a blend roast coffee. You know what? The pour over cone brewing method is the best because it will highlight the smoothness and the brightness of these amazing coffees. It usually happens because the water made its contact with the coffee in a short period of time, unlike using a coffee press where the coffee stays with the water for 4 minutes. So the outcome should be a more smoother mouthfeel that everybody should expect from a blend roast coffee.
But don't worry if you don't have a pour over cone brewer at home, because a coffee press would still work. You should never introduce water to the coffee that you're about to brew, because this one tastes like paper.
So this is the usual practice that we always do here at Starbucks. Now I'm just gonna pour a little bit of water, maybe 6 fluid ounces, and pause for 5 seconds to let the coffee grounds to degas. That will help the coffee to reach a flavor that is more vibrant. So now I'm just gonna continue brewing this coffee. After degassing this coffee, I'm just gonna brew this coffee consistently using a circular and consistent motion, just like a machine.
With this style of brewing, there will be an even distribution of the water to your coffee, so we can really highlight the flavor profile and enjoy a perfect cup of coffee.
So this coffee is also processed using the wash processing method. From there, they will meticulously depulp the coffee, ferment and dry. So that processing method helps to develop my coffee's right acidity. So now it is time to taste this coffee the way we know how. I'm just gonna start to smell the aroma of this coffee. Some of you might get some floral aroma. It is just normal because that is just a part of this coffee's complexity. That floral aroma must be familiar to a orange blossom or even a lemon blossom.
Since this coffee is a blend roast coffee with a fruity flavor, you should expect to experience its bright acidity. That is the tingling sensation from the sides of your tongue.
But what about the taste? So let me try.
Well, in this world, we have 3 major coffee growing regions, and that is Latin America, Africa, and Asia Pacific. And our coffee for today came from the region of Africa. And this region is known for distinctive coffee flavors ranging from berries and citrus fruits. And coffee's aromas are floral, with hints of chocolate and spices.
I can say that this coffee is a very light-bodied coffee, and as expected, the mouthfeel should be very smooth. And on my second slurp, I can really say that I'm getting some tangy and juicy mouthfeel. And for the flavor, I can really say that it is so fruity, and I am getting some notes of citrus fruits, and this is so familiar to a lime. And last but not the least, the hints that I'm getting are familiar to a honey and also white chocolate. Wow, this is so good. It is kind of watery but also flavorful. I really like it. This coffee is also very familiar to the willow blend that we already have here at our store. And that is also a blend roast coffee that is more familiar to a lemon. So we're close now, guys. There you have it.
I can say that this is such a great experience for me that I can share my knowledge about this coffee. I will never forget all the lessons that I have learned from this coffee, that no matter how dark it is, no matter how hard you fall, just do your best in everything that you do. Because with all the hard work that you will put in, you will rise up again and succeed. Peace.